Have you ever thought that your hair might be whispering secrets about your innermost self? That's right. Your hair isn't just there to make you look good, it's a map to your emotions and spirit. So, what do you think your hair is trying to tell you right now? Stay tuned because this video could blow your mind. In many cultures, hair is seen as a sacred extension of your soul, connecting you to the universe and the earth itself. By the end of our journey, you'll be ready to harness the power of your hair for a more fulfilled and enlightened life. Let's begin. Our hair does much more than just frame our faces. It's rich with historical and spiritual significance that spans across cultures and ages. From the regal wigs of ancient Egyptian pharaohs that symbolized divinity and status to the societal indicators found in the hairstyles of ancient Greece, our tresses have always carried deep meanings. In these ancient societies, hair was not merely a personal choice, but a public statement of one's social standing and philosophical beliefs. Long, intricately styled hair was often a symbol of strength and nobility, whereas short hair could suggest mourning or lower status. The significance of hair goes even further into the spiritual realm in many indigenous cultures, where it is viewed as an extension of the soul. It is believed to be a channel for spiritual energies, linking the individual to the earth and the universe. Thus, hair care and cutting rituals are often rich in ceremonial importance, marking significant life events. In modern times, hair remains a strong form of expression. During the civil rights movement in the US, for example, the afro became a powerful symbol of resistance and pride. Today, the fashion and beauty industries continue to use hair to showcase trends and innovation, reflecting its undiminished importance in cultural and aesthetic realms. The way we style, cut, and color our hair says volumes about our identity and how we wish to be perceived. But beyond aesthetics, hair functions as a powerful link to our cultural heritage and spiritual identity, allowing us to express our individuality and our ancestral roots and beliefs. In traditions like Sikhism, uncut hair is maintained as a mark of respect for the divine. The crown of the head, richly decorated with hair, is regarded as a sacred point, a direct portal to higher consciousness in many spiritual traditions, including Hinduism's crown chakra. Therefore, understanding our hair in this holistic manner invites us to see it not just as a part of our physical selves, but as a lively participant in our spiritual journey, echoing the sacred movements of energy and heritage through the spirals and waves atop our heads. Hairdressers and stylists play a crucial role that goes beyond just shaping our hair. They engage with a key point of spiritual energy, impacting both the physical and spiritual health of a person. This strong connection elevates hairdressers beyond mere artisans of aesthetics to keepers of a sacred trust. In various cultures, these professionals are revered not only for their skills in beauty, but also as stewards of spiritual wellness. The practices surrounding hair, including the decision to cut or leave it long, often reflect deep spiritual convictions. For instance, Buddhist monks shave their heads as a declaration of their detachment from worldly desires and a commitment to a life of spiritual devotion. This act is a powerful symbol of letting go of material attachments and striving for mental purity and clarity. But the spiritual dimension of hair isn't confined to religious or traditional contexts. It's evident in our daily lives too. Many people feel a rush of renewal or a shift in energy when they change their hairstyle or length. This change is not just a shift in appearance, but can also signify a personal transformation or the beginning of a new chapter in life. Consider straight hair, often seen as a symbol of simplicity and control. Those with naturally straight hair are perceived as methodical and organized, a reflection of a life governed by order. Yet this seemingly straightforward trait can conceal a wealth of emotional depth and potential for rebellion, illustrating the complex relationship between our inner lives and outward expressions. Straight hair's ease of maintenance might suggest a straightforward lifestyle, yet it also speaks to an individual's confidence and emotional stability. Those comfortable with minimal changes to their hair often exhibit a strong sense of self and emotional equilibrium. Conversely, dramatic changes in style or color among straight-haired individuals might signal a transformative period in their lives or an exploration of new identities. The way one styles straight hair for various occasions can also reveal much about their priorities and adaptability, offering insights into how they deal with and adjust to different social environments. Thus, every interaction with our hair, whether cutting, styling, or simply touching it, can be a path to deeper spiritual connections and personal revelations. And if someone styles their hair perfectly straight for formal events, but goes with a natural loose look in more laid-back settings, it shows they know how to handle different social waters. Straight hair might look simple, but it tells a story about a person's personality and emotions in subtle ways. Each straight strand carries a unique tale, much like the people they belong to. Curly or coily hair, on the other hand, is known for its vibrancy and distinctive style. It doesn't stick to predictable patterns, mirroring a personality that values freedom and originality. People with this type of hair often prefer to carve their own paths, breaking away from typical norms and expectations. The wild and free nature of curly and frizzy hair reflects a mind that thrives on creativity and innovation. These individuals don't just accept differences, they celebrate them, always finding new ways to express their unique identities. Caring for curly or frizzy hair takes time and effort, showing a dedication to staying true to oneself and embracing natural beauty. This commitment can be a form of self-love and a stand against the pressure to conform to more traditional beauty standards. Yet for many with curly or frizzy hair, there's also a battle for acceptance and self-love in societies that may favor other hair types. This journey toward embracing their natural hair can deepen their self-understanding and strengthen their personal identity as they learn to value their distinctive traits. The way someone styles their curly or coily hair can reveal a lot about their personality. Someone who lets their hair stay natural and voluminous might be saying they're okay with standing out and making bold statements. Meanwhile, those who choose more tamed styles might be striving for a balance between expressing themselves and fitting in. It's a symbol of complex personality traits that value independence, creativity, and resilience. It stands as a sign of defiance and pride, celebrating diversity and the rich heritage of human experience. Frizzy hair, while it may seem like just a style detail, often holds deeper meanings linked to a person's emotional state. This hair type, which defies gravity, can visually represent internal feelings of alertness, anxiety, or stress similar to how hair reacts to humidity or static. It can signal emotional responses to life's pressures. People with bristly hair might find themselves always on guard. This kind of hair could be hinting that they're constantly ready to spring into action, always alert to potential problems. Being this vigilant can be helpful when quick reactions are needed, but it might also exhaust you emotionally if you don't take some time to relax. Frizzy hair can tell us something about stress management too. Just like hair that won't stay in place, a mind troubled by worries might also struggle to stay organized and calm. This is evident in individuals who, no matter how cool they try to appear, can't hide their inner chaos through their unruly hair. How they manage their frizz might show how they handle stress and anxiety in life. For instance, someone who tries to tightly control their frizzy hair might be doing the same with other parts of their life, trying to keep everything just so to reduce anxiety. On the flip side, embracing the frizz could mean accepting your flaws and insecurities, which is a big step toward emotional health. Now, as for baldness, it isn't simply about genetics or aging. It can also mirror deep parts of someone's personality or emotional state. Losing hair might reflect a desire to break free from stress, overbearing authority, or controlling situations. It could be a sign of a major personal transformation. Those who start losing hair might be subconsciously trying to shed other people's expectations, whether at work, home, or socially. It's like they're letting go of old identities or roles that no longer fit them. Baldness could also be a chance to reflect on what's truly important in life and what needs to change to live more authentically and freely. Often, people who become bald develop a strong sense of self-confidence and learn to handle loss in a way that highlights their other strengths, creating a powerful and stylish presence that goes beyond having or not having hair. How someone adapts to baldness can be quite revealing. Some might fully embrace their new look, seeing it as a unique part of their identity. And here's another thing. When people decide to change their hair, it's often about taking control. Changing your hair can mean you're starting fresh or making a big change in your life. Whether it's cutting, coloring, or changing the texture, these are ways we signal new chapters in our lives. For example, chopping off your hair might mean you're ready to leave the past behind and move forward with a fresh, bold attitude. A short style can shout independence and confidence, showing everyone a new and powerful side of you. This type of change can really stand out after big life events like a breakup or a career shift. Going for bright, bold hair colors. That's someone declaring they're here to be seen, breaking away from the usual and ready to shake things up. But even smaller changes like adding some highlights are about renewal, refreshing your look without turning everything upside down. Straightening curly or frizzy hair might be about wanting things to feel more controlled or just smoothing out the rough edges of life. Sure, some might see it as fitting in, but for many it's about feeling good in their own skin. And for those who keep their hair just so all the time, it shows a love for detail and a drive to keep everything perfect. Now the question is, how can we change this? How can we break this pattern and consciously choose what we want? You need to create your own identity and worldview, your paradigm. I'll provide an example to help you understand how to create your identity. First, it's essential to be clear about what you want in the long term. In 10 years, for example, in the final image, what's an activity you see yourself doing every day? What do you have that makes your life a continuous journey of discovery? And ask yourself, who am I being now? What characteristics and traits do I have when I'm achieving, having, and doing all these things? This is crucial. Next, consider what your worldview is. How do you perceive the world when you're living this reality? How do you see the world when you're experiencing all this? Take a moment to bring powerful affirmations to life. First, create affirmations about your identity, how you see yourself. It could be something like, I am worthy. I am a magnet for abundance because I carry within me the magic touch of an alchemist. Then create affirmations related to your vision of the world. For example, the world conspires in my favor. Everything happens at the right time and according to the divine plan. As you commit to repeating these affirmations daily and internalizing them, get ready to witness an incredible transformation. The reality you perceive, the way you see the world, will start to change before your eyes. Even if what you want seems difficult today, it doesn't mean you won't achieve it tomorrow. Everything takes time, practice, and patience. So respect your time, but don't let certain fears stop you from achieving the extraordinary. Make sure to take a moment to do this exercise. It has the power to revolutionize your life. Now let's move on to key number 2. You need to understand that the reflection we see in our material world forms with a certain delay. Why? In our inner world, we can create an image instantly, just by closing our eyes and visualizing what we want. That's how it works in this dimension. However, in the third dimension, the physical dimension, things take a while to manifest due to the dense nature of matter. Matter cannot break the laws of nature to make everything manifest instantly. So that brings us to the next key. You have to hold on to the belief you've established long enough for your desire to manifest. This means you must remain faithful to the identity and worldview you've created until your goal reveals itself. Whatever you want to be, start by adopting the identity of someone who already is that. Ask yourself how that person would act and hold on to that identity long enough. An interesting phenomenon occurs when people start to experience this. They realize their lives have ups and downs. They establish a belief, an identity, expecting their goal to come true, but the result doesn't appear immediately. Then their mood begins to decline, along with the belief. Now, once your mood reaches at its lowest point, just when things seem darkest, that's often when your desires start to manifest. However, when they do, they tend to reflect your previous negative mindset, but with a delay. As a result, what you've been hoping for begins to crumble again because it's simply mirroring how you felt before. This creates a wave-like pattern in your life, a cycle of ups and downs that seems impossible to escape. You experience these highs and lows and they keep repeating. The key to breaking this cycle is to stay committed to the identity and worldview you've created. This is the most effective way to bring about meaningful change in your life. Stress and anxiety don't just impact your mental and physical health, they can also damage your hair, making it brittle, dry, and lifeless. During stressful times, your body might prioritize essential functions, leaving less support for hair health. Plus, stress often leads to bad habits like poor diet and lack of sleep, which can further harm your hair. This shows just how linked our emotional and physical well-being really are. Conversely, periods of happiness and love often lead to healthier, more vibrant hair, showcasing the positive side of this deep connection. When you're happy and emotionally balanced, your body just works better, including growing healthier hair. Feelings of joy and love trigger hormones like serotonin and oxytocin, which can boost your hair health. It's fascinating how your hair can mirror what's going on inside you. This realization might push you to look into hair treatments and explore ways to manage stress and boost your emotional well-being. Taking care of your mind and body often shows up in the quality of your hair, highlighting the value of a holistic approach to happiness. Caring for your hair becomes a key part of self-care, benefiting your whole being inside and out. Hair offers a unique insight into your health, revealing physical, emotional, and even spiritual conditions. By noticing changes in your hair, you can pinpoint areas in your life that might need some work. Often, hair is the first thing to show signs of health or emotional changes. For instance, increased hair loss might suggest stress or poor nutrition, while shiny, vibrant hair could indicate a period of happiness and stability. Recognizing these signs helps you take action, whether it's tweaking your diet, relaxing more, or seeking emotional support. Experimenting with different hairstyles and colors can be a way to explore different sides of your personality, helping you understand better who you are and what matters to you. Caring for your hair can also be a moment of mindfulness, a meditative practice that lets you engage fully with your body. This dedicated time for self-care can break the monotony of daily life and enhance your overall satisfaction. Learning to love and accept your hair, especially if it strays from conventional beauty standards, is a crucial step in promoting self-esteem and building a positive relationship with your body. Understanding and responding to what your hair tells you opens a pathway to greater self-awareness, providing clues about your overall health, emotions, and essence. So take a moment to really look at your hair. Is it healthy, shiny, and vibrant, or does it seem tired, brittle, and dull? These observations can be key indicators of your general well-being. If something seems off, it might be time to check other areas of your life. How's your stress level? Are you eating well and staying active? How about your downtime? Adjusting these aspects can improve your hair's health and your overall quality of life. Moreover, reflecting on these can prompt internal changes that bring more balance to your life. If you identify any issues, see it as a sign to initiate change. Seek out resources that can help you care better for yourself. Remember, taking care of your hair is also taking care of your emotional and spiritual well-being. As we arrive at the end of our journey today, remember that your hair is more than just a crown you wear. It's a gateway to understanding your inner world. Each strand tells a story about your style and your life's stresses, joys, and overall health. So take a moment to look in the mirror and listen to what your hair is trying to tell you. Embrace the messages your hair is sending you. It might just be the whisper you need to start making positive changes in your life. And remember, caring for your hair is caring for yourself, inside and out. Thank you for watching my content. Please give this video a like if you haven't done that yet. And what would be even more awesome if you can donate a coffee to the channel. Every day I work hard to get a new video online, and not only me, also my team in Pakistan is editing every day. We would love a coffee. Namaste, friend.